Danny Segura for MMA Junkie here in South Florida. I'm next to former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold. Luke, you're about to compete against Colby Covington at the RFA event. First of all, how did this come about, man? It feels like you're doing everything, right? Karate combat, BKFC, boxing, now wrestling.
Yeah, you only live once. You might as well try it all. But the violence needs to calm down a little bit. I'm getting older, but wrestling's a feel thing, and wrestling is like where it all began for me. So I'm excited to test myself. Really getting back into it was fun, and it's not like fighting. This is a cool mentality. It's fun to be able to match up with a guy and really test your mettle, and not have to threaten his life and his family and everybody. You know what I mean? It's a little different, and it's just a lot. It's a cool stage to be on, and I'm happy to build it and be a part of it.
That's the vibe that I got. You were having fun, and honestly, being here, I didn't know what to expect because obviously Colby's a polarizing figure. He's got a lot of enemies, I guess, in combat sports. So I didn't know where you guys stood, but it seemed very friendly between you two, and obviously you guys are going to go after each other, but there's a mutual respect there.
Yeah, I think I respect warriors, people that get in there and they put their medal on the line. They put their heart on the line and they fight to the bitter end. Kobe's been on top for a long time. He says he has a character and he does what he does, but he's not a bad guy, and he's not a pussy. There's guys like Bo Nickal out there talking too much shit. And then you quit. You don't have that fight in you. You're a competitor. You're not a fighter. I respect fighters, not competitors.
That's what I was going to ask you. We have a clip up on MMA Junkie already. You and Colby were kind of tag teaming and going after him. I know he fought RDR, but is there anything between you guys, and what kind of originated that?
He quit against RDR before the knee even hit him. You could see the breaking in his mind. And the man, I think I was asked a couple questions early on when he first entered the UFC, and I was like, who's this guy? I remember him spiting off and saying shit, and he continued to talk when he hasn't done anything. He hasn't beat anybody. You got to win against a jiu-jitsu guy that's not going to fight him like a dog. You got to bless him. And you haven't really fought anybody that's going to bring it to you, except for RDR, and you broke like a bitch. So just he had some condescending comments saying that he should be the main event. The whole reason this sport is here, is on this stage, is because of us. And you haven't touched anything. You're talking about two guys that have gotten gold. I've gotten a lot of gold in my life. Yeah. And you've done nothing. You're out here asking me when I win. What have you won? Anything other than college? It's something to do with, it's like comparing college and high school. It's what are we talking about? Nothing matters until you're on a world stage. Just shut the fuck up, bite the bullet, and get to work and become a fucking man and grow some balls.
Yeah. Lastly, can we continue seeing you compete under RFA, or is this just a one-off?
No, I'm just getting started and getting my feet wet. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to perform. Then I'm going to go to Dagestan for a few years and come back.
2-3 years?
No, 2-3 months maybe, but I think it's a realistic opportunity. I'm excited. There's some names on my hit list, and I think I am only getting better and really getting back in the mix. I've been doing striking for a long time.
Yeah.
So getting back, I'm one of the best grapplers in the world. When I put the time in, there's not a lot of people that can compete with me, if any.
I appreciate the time, man, and best of luck, brother.
Thank you.